A quick response to RookieVideo's comment on my video about pluralism. And again, this is the Sargon comments. Yes, I called him Sargoon because I think it's funny. And I think it's anybody who makes up a name like Sargon of Akkad opens himself up to having that made fun of. Kill me. The dude made up a name for himself called Sargon of Akkad. Does he make up a face for himself too? That's a comic book drawing and tape it over. How can you not see that that's just something to make fun of? Sorry.
You took it from historical.
Was it someone real? It was like a king of Babylon or something? Who cares? Again, I'm Abe Lincoln today. What? Anyway, you missed the point. Yeah, I don't think Sargon's a Nazi, and I don't know if he is a Nazi or if he's not a Nazi. And I don't know, and I shouldn't say that he's a Nazi without knowing. I'm willing to take the lump for that, and I always have. You almost dared me to respond, I think, on your comment, and I don't have a problem responding. I'm not into the wars. It's not going to be a YouTube war with anybody. There's nothing to really fight about. Now, who the hell's calling me during the middle of the rant here? Hey, we're filming here. I was so rudely interrupted. To get back to my point, I think it was that the Right Honorable Carl Benjamin Sargon of Akkad is not the point of my original video. The point is that Sargon is not the atheist movement. Sargon is a dude who happens to be an atheist who does his own thing and makes good money off the, I guess, off the hillbillies that listen to, or the hooligans, excuse me, not hillbillies, the people that enjoy his brand of shockism. And that's what he does, and that's great. The point of the original video was that his local enablers, who gave unapologetic platform to his rape comment that no one involved even said they were sorry for, alienated him from alienated themselves from the atheist movement, and him by proxy. All of the biggest atheists, all of the people that we respect, all of the statesmen of the actual movement came out foursquare right away against sanctioning this kind of speech, when we are, as David Silverman said, we are the one thing we need to do as a movement is to throw conferences that everybody feels welcome at. That's all. And that didn't happen. Cast us all in a bad light. I'm not just some dude who's weighing in from across the sea. We're right here dealing with the splashback from this. We're in the fallout from it. So I'm not just a whiner. I know what I'm talking about because I'm here, and we see the victims, and we've talked to people who are offended by this and who felt scared, and who are forced now to regroup, quite frankly, to try to cast the local secular movement in a better light. So crap like the Nazism, and when I say Nazism, I mean it in the terms of just a tyrant, just someone who won't step back from outrageous comments. And again, I was taken to task for using that term, and maybe it's wrong, but the commenter seemed to imply that if we don't watch out, the term Nazism is going to get washed down to mean, a host of other little things, and forget what what the Nazi terrible things that the Nazis really did. Well, where the fuck you been living, man? Seinfeld did that in the '90s with the soup Nazi. All right, if you're a Nazi about some shit, you're a Nazi. It's become a common thing. So again, sorry if I brought up your horrible Nazi experience in the past. I don't know if Sargon's a Nazi. He's probably not. And again, I don't have time to watch Sargon videos. If I did, I'd probably agree with a lot of them. I have the feeling that we probably have a lot more in common than I would care to admit. It's not about me and Sargon. I'm happy for the guy that he's been able to be way more successful than I am at YouTube. We just do this because we're trying to get the word out in America that we don't care for the Christian right running our country. All right? So Sargon, if he makes $1 zillion by offending people with rape comments, that's his business. And the people that enjoy that, they can enjoy that. This is America, but don't pretend that that is some new wave of the atheist movement. The people that enjoy rape comments, and the people that are anti-feminist, and the people that are anti-social justice. So, God forbid people want social justice. You fuckers all are looking for your own social justice. All you alt-right, all you, even if you're not alt-right, whatever it is, again, if you're not alt-right, you're not alt-right. You're in the middle somewhere, like all of us. You're all looking for your own brand of social justice when you whine about what I call Sargon, all right? That's you looking for your brand of social justice and the people that would deplatform. That's a great new word, right? If I was a marketer, I'd be all over the deplatform thing. No, I'm not about deplatforming anybody. He can have his platform. You just can't run it under the global secular movement anymore, because he's offended half of the people that we need on board with what we're trying to get done. So if you can't just say sorry when you fuck up, God knows I have. I've made a living doing it, saying sorry for things that I shouldn't have said. When it's not really that hard, and gets you a long way. So I'm sorry I called him a Nazi, because I don't know what his views are, and I probably still won't have time to watch the videos. Maybe I will, but it was wrong of me to say that on that level, and I'm not above saying that. So sorry for that. And back to the original point of the video in the beginning, that if anything to do with Sargon, you all need to go back and just look at the first one and realize that it's just anything to do with him. It's about the atheist movement moving forward just as it always did. There's no atheism plus. There's no old atheism. There's no... We're just people who don't want the Christians running our country. We don't want our kids lied to in school. We don't want science to go backwards. We want it to go forwards, and we want reason to control decision-making in our national policy and beyond, in our lives and our neighborhoods. So if you're on board with that, you're part of the atheist movement. And if you're a whiny social justice warrior, I might think you're obnoxious. Some people might think you're so obnoxious they want to be pissy about it. But you're all welcome.